So now we need to load the image of the ball into the image instance variable in the ball class. And the reason why we want to do this is because we want the picture of the ball to appear, not the black box that we currently have. And so I guess it would be good to review what we've just done. And what we have done is we created a set of two variables, one that creates the image of the background and one that holds the the rect of that background image. Right, and we need those two pieces of information so that we could blit him onto the screen right here, right? So we set this variable equal to pygame.image.load. That takes this image, puts it onto a surface of this size, right? And then puts that image object into this variable. Because this image could be 2000 pixels by 4000 pixels, we go ahead and run transform on that image to a certain x and y height and width, or width and height. Transform is a method that takes this surface, resizes it to these dimensions, and returns the adjusted surface. It does not affect the original surface. Right. So since it doesn't affect this original surface and it only returns an adjusted surface, we need to say intro back, which contained the original surface, is going to be equal to the return value of the transform method. So now that we have that set up, we go ahead and get the rect and we save it in this variable here. Right. So those are the exact same steps that we're going to use to get the image of the ball into the image variable of the ball class. Right, so we're over here. I copied that code just to use it as notes, and now I'm over here in this image. I do not want a surface that's returned by surface because that gives you a box whose default color is black. I don't want that. I want a picture. So I'm going to grab this method call, put it right here. For the picture, I am going to use ball.png, and over here, you want to say, what do you want to say? I think you want to say like convert_alpha. And so you might be asking yourself, what is convert_alpha? What that does is pygame.image.load. What it does is it first creates a surface of these dimensions, right? If you say convert_alpha, it creates a surface that is transparent, that it does not have a black background color. And then we're putting on this transparent picture on top of it. And by transparent, I mean the edges of the picture are see-through. So what we get is basically a surface whose edges are see-through and whose ball is like on the surface, right? So if you didn't understand that, I'll make it a little bit more clear as we run the program. And then the next thing we want to do is we want to transform the surface. So we're going to say that, and we're going to say self.image is going to be equal to the return value of the scale. And here we want to scale the self.image, and we do want to scale it to the dim, right? So 40 by 40, not the win width, win height, or else our ball would be huge. And I think the rect is fine, right? We can leave the rect. We don't need to get rect here. So let's go ahead and delete all of that stuff. I will save and run. And I probably want to change the font color of my Pong, my title, my subtitle. And now you can see the ball is there, right? And you can see the edges are transparent, right? And why is that? It's because we did convert_alpha. If we don't do convert_alpha, this is what we get. We get that. You see that? Black edges. Why? Because when image load runs, it first creates a surface of these dimensions that has a background color of black, and then it puts this picture on top of it. And so since this picture is transparent, meaning the edges are see-through, we get that effect there, and we do not want that, right? So we're gonna do convert_alpha, and yeah, that's about it.